It's time for Friday night football action. Let's enter the end zone with your host, Bill Shanks.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to the end zone. I'm Bill Shanks of Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon. We've got 5 games from around Middle Georgia tonight. Check the bottom of your screen for all of the scores during the show. Around the state, we'll have them all. Our first game is Stratford back home hosting Holy Spirit from Atlanta. The Eagles won big last week, 55-33, behind a great performance from running back Marquez Lemon. He had 268 yards and continues to be one of the best players in the area. Could he lead his Eagles to their 4th win of the season? Here we go, back to Eagle Field for the action night. What a beautiful night for football it was. Just a great night for football. Great weather, getting close to fall. First quarter, Stratford with the ball, hand off to Lemon, and here he goes, 39 yards. A run inside the 20 to the Cougars' 11-yard line. Nice run there, but on 4th and 3 here, Lemon, hand off to him, but he's going to be stopped cold by number 44, Ryan Casey. He does a Jane Mansfield and loses his head. So the Cougars get it back from their own 2. Little slant pass over the middle. Number 45, R.C. Brown with a good stop for the Eagles. Stratford would take over there after the punt on Holy Spirit's 22-yard line. Patrick Smith back to pass to Austin Simmons, who goes down to the 11 for a gain of 11. And then 2 plays later, watch this. Marquez Lemon gets it, cuts, left, right, pulled in the end zone. He scores for the 6 points, and the Eagles get on the board. Then comes Ryan Ridley, Sherry Sherling's boy. It's up and it's good. Stratford up by the score of 7-0 on Holy Spirit. Late in the first quarter now, Eagles with the ball again on their own 46. Handoff to Greer Smith, and he's going to get all the way down to the 16-yard line for a gain of 38. They will swap sides for the second quarter. The start of the second quarter, 2nd 8 from the 14. Lemon again. Watch this run right here. He had a great night once again for Stratford. Touchdown. Ryan Ridley again. It's Harley Ann's brother. Up and good. 14-0 Stratford out on top. The Eagles would roll in this ball game. 46-14 is the final. Lemon had another big night, and Stratford now 4-1 on the season. Tattnall Square back at home tonight, hosting Dominion Christian at Jack Baines Field. Here we go as head coach Barney Hester looking for career win number 300 as head coach. By the time I got there, it was already 41-0. Hey, you got to wait on me, guys, to score a little bit. Tattnall with the ball on the night's 41. Tyler Bagwell, nice run here, coming right at you for about a gain of 10. That was called back, however, on a penalty. But on the next play, Bagwell again, far side. He's going to get a pickup of about 33 yards here on the far side before he's pushed out of bounds. And nice play there. But Tattnall on the next play, they're going to drive, trying to score again before halftime. But watch this vicious hit by Dominion Christian, and that would force a fumble. That's about the only negative highlight of the night for Tattnall. Barney Hester giving some playing time to some of his young kids because they were rolling along here. Trojans on defense. Knights quarterback back, and he's going to be brought down by Scott McClendon with the sack. Nice play. It was 41-0 at the half. Tattnall would go on, and this was win number 300 for Barney Hester. He's been one of the greatest coaches really in Middle Georgia history. Career win number 300 for Barney, just an outstanding career. And hey, we didn't get any good plays, so we went to the backfields. Watch this play. Maybe Georgia should recruit this kid. That's a nice throw. Back to pass again. Ronnie Garner, paging Ronnie Garner. Not too bad. 41-8, all Tattnall on homecoming tonight out at Jack Baines Field. Still to come, a check on a big game at Westside and a big battle in Houston County. This is the End Zone on 41 NBC. Welcome back to our show. I'm Bill Shanks, and we start segment 2 with a pretty good matchup at Ed DeFore Sports Complex tonight. Westside hosting Peach County. The Seminoles bounced back nicely last week with a win over Rutland, but tonight's opponent much tougher. Peach County averaged 43 points per game in the first 4 weeks of the season, and that's why they are the top-rated team in AAA. Well, that and the stingy defense that has given up only 13 points all season. Westside hoped its potent running attack would make a difference tonight. Let's take a look and see if they were able to do that. Here we go. To right behind Westside High School for some of the action as the Seminoles are out with their crazy fans. Westside starts with the ball now. The quarterback, Daniel Duhart, tries to hand off to the fullback, but he's going to fumble, and Peach, you can't give Peach the ball on the 20-yard line because they're going to strike quickly. They waste no time. Brett Montgomery, the quarterback, to DeMarcus Robinson. Yeah, 6 points easily. That makes it 7-0 Peach County. Westside now trying to get something going on offense, but the Peach County defense will have none of that, swallowing up the Seminole running game. Peach County now on offense. The sweep to the running back, Travis Richmond. Look at that speed right there. He's going to go about 40 yards for the touchdown, and that makes it 14-0. Peach rolling along. Here's our five-star drive of the week now. The Peach County back on offense late in the first half. The quarterback Montgomery is going to hit DeMarcus Robinson on the out route for about 12 yards. Now Peach staying with the passing game. Montgomery scrambles to his right, finds Isaiah Miller as he finds a soft spot in the secondary. Miller breaks one tackle. Then again, the quarterback Montgomery putting on a show. DeMarcus Robinson in the end zone for the 30-yard touchdown strike. That was the five-star drive of the week. The extra point would be no good, and it was 20-0. Peach County out on top. Later now for the Westside defense, they're finally going to step up and do something. Owen Williams with a nice tackle there for the loss, but Peach would have to punt it away. Westside on offense now deep in their own territory. Duhart tosses it back, and it's passed, and it's going to be intercepted by Peach County, and they just get another pick six right there. Just before the half, Peach County with the ball. Montgomery to Miller, down to the 3-yard line, and finally one more. Trojans knocking on the door, and Travis Richmond goes right up for 3 yards, and the score. This was all Peach County tonight. The final score 42-7. Peach now 5-0. They're the top team in AAA. Westside now 3-2. Both teams are off next week. Over to Warner Robins now. The Demons hosting Houston County in the Region 1 Quad A opener for both schools. Here comes the Demons. First quarter, Warner Robins with the ball. Jermaine Collins with the pass. Back to Calvin Franklin Moore. He's going to get about 15 yards before being taken out of bounds by Houston County. Then Collins again, the handoff to Charles Corbett for a short gain. He gets taken out. Hard hit right there. Then Collins runs the ball himself this time for another short gain, but Bradley Newkirk is going to tackle him. The Demons will go for a field goal from the 25-yard line, but it's up and no good, and that Demons offense is just really struggling this year. Second quarter now, the Bears of the ball. Tyler Hall, the quarterback, makes a short throw to Brandon Merritt for a small gain. He's going to be taken down by Aubrey Mack. Then Hall again the pass. Brandon Clark is going to be taken down by Kyle Prizer. Still gets another small gain. Then Hall again to Taylor Ring. That's going to be a small gain, and this was all defense. Late in the fourth quarter, here's what happened now. Houston County blocked a punt. This is not this play right here. That's the end of the first half. Late in the fourth quarter, Houston County would block a punt, and 2 plays later, they would score with under 3 minutes left to beat Warner Robins. The final score, Bears 7, Demons 3. The Demons are now 0-4 for the first time in 45 years, and next week they have to play at Northside. And the Houston County Bears are now 4-0. What a game tonight at McConnell Talbert Stadium. Up next, our game of the week, Baldwin at Mary Persons. We're back with more right after this.
You're watching the End Zone on 41 NBC.
All right, here we go. The game of the week from Forsyth, Mary Persons hosting Baldwin. The Bulldogs got back on track last week after being upset at by Perry at home 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, the Braves have just rolled along all year long without much trouble. They've had 2 straight shutouts, but facing the tough Mary Persons offense would be another challenge. Let's head back up I-75 to Dan Pitt Stadium for the Bulldogs and the Braves. That's my 2 favorite teams in other sports, you understand. Here we go. Here come the Bulldogs of Rodney Walker. Baldwin comes out hard and heavy with the running game. After the first few plays, they're going to fumble, and Mary Persons will get the ball. But on the first play by the Bulldogs, guess what? Alexian Stewart fumbles and gives it right back to Baldwin. These turnovers will kill you in this region. Baldwin gets the ball back. They're going to launch it downfield. Rashawn Moline, watch him, back to pass. He is going to roll to his right and find Brian Mosley. Great catch on the 2-yard line right there. And then Jose Solomon's going to run it in from 2 yards out, push it through for 6 points, and Baldwin will get the PAT, and it is up and good. And it's 7-0 Braves out on top. Here we go, second quarter now. Baldwin's going to be deep in their own territory. They're going to hand it off to the running back, but he's going to fumble, and Mary Persons would recover, and they would get it in the end zone for 6 points. There you see him following it right there, and the coaches and the fans are going to celebrate. Those fans in Forsyth love their Bulldogs, and that was good right there. Mary Persons would get it for the PAT now. Seth Berkebile, and he will get it up for the PAT. It's 7-7 right there. After Baldwin would fail to drive the ball downfield, Mary Persons would start their drive for the end zone, trying to get it going, trying to get something going. Here's a running play here. And look at this stingy defense. I mean, Baldwin is very, very good. Nice play there, a little pitch out there in the middle, up the middle for about 5 yards. And nice pass play here by Mary Persons. They're trying to get it. Time running out in the first half. Mary Persons will line it up for a field goal attempt about 30 yards out. It's up, and it is no good, short. And this was 7-7 at the half. But Baldwin would hold on and win the game 21-14. The Braves are now 5-0. At least one team named the Braves could win tonight. Baldwin will host Perry next week. The Bulldogs from Mary Persons are going to be off next Friday and will try to regroup. Dustin Wilson is next. He'll have more scores from around Georgia. This is the End Zone on 41 NBC. Join me for the Bill Shanks Show, weekday afternoons on Fox Sports 1670 AM from 3 until 6. You can also listen online at www.foxsports1670.com. We talk sports, take your phone calls. We're also the home of the Dan Patrick Show, Jim Rome, and tomorrow at 4, it's the Saturday Scoreboard with Bobby Pope. Now let's check some of the other scores from around the state of Georgia. Dustin Wilson joins me with more. Dustin?
Yeah, Bill. Went out to Peach County. Really impressed with their overall team speed. It's going to be great. Really looking forward to when they play Baldwin later on. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the scores across Middle Georgia for you. The Northside Eagles won over Bainbridge 35-14. Northside moves to 4-0. They beat Lakeside last week 30-7. Jones County got the win 42-7 over the Ola Mustangs. 42-17, the Perry Panthers got another win. They now move to 4-1. They'll be taking on a tough Baldwin team next week. That should be a fun one to watch. Dublin 17, Bleckley County 7. The Fighting Irish now are 4-0, and they will play Screven County next week. Morgan County 17, Northeast 15. The Bulldogs of Morgan County are now 4-1. They will face Putnam County in 2 weeks. The Hawkinsville Red Devils 14, Dooley County Bobcats 0. The Red Devils of Hawkinsville are now 5-2, and they will travel to play Greenville next week. 35-0, Eagles Landing Eagles defeated FBD. FBD is now 2-3, and they will play Our Lady of Mercy next week, and Eagles Landing move to 4-0. Mount DeSales Cavaliers, they are on a roll. 49-14, they defeat Griffin Christian. They are now 5-0 and will play Mount Vernon Presbyterian School next week. The Westfield Hornets 28, Bullitt Gators 21. Westfield now 4-0 and will play Pinewood Christian next week. Bill, Mount DeSales, they're putting up points every week. I mean, it's going to be really cool to see them continue on, and they're on a roll, Bill, right now. They really are.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dustin. There's no doubt. Mount DeSales, also Stratford and Tandle, all three of the big GISA schools here in Macon are off to great starts. But I tell you, the big story really in the state has got to be Peach County. They are dominating AAA right now. And yeah, you're right. As you said earlier, I can't wait for that game in a couple of weeks with Peach County and Baldwin. We'll see how good Peach County is in that game. But right now, they look unbeatable and look like they will be hard to top. One more score for you tonight. The Braves lose, the Atlanta Braves. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. They lose in Washington. The Phillies win. That's over. Hopefully the wild card will be theirs in a week. That's our show for tonight. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you back here next week. For now, I'm Bill Shanks. For all of us here at 41 NBC, good night.